As single parents, how do you teach your children to believe in themselves? Hold on to this, I'll get back to it as we move on. Greetings everyone, I am Harriet. Raising children who believe in themselves, especially for single parents, entails a lot, yet there are benefits of raising a child who believes in themselves. On the side of the parents, it makes parenting journey better and easier. On the side of the child, it builds an independent child, it builds a resilient child, it gives room for self-growth and self-development on the side of the child. So, how do you teach your children to believe in themselves? One thing we should be reminded of is children are unique, and what works for one may not work for the other. Reason why I sorted out some strategies I believe, if used on every child, will help them believe in themselves. And the first is identify what they are good at. As parents, it is your responsibility to identify what your child is good at from the beginning. Every child is good at something. At least one, if not many. Your responsibility or your role as a parent is not just to provide food, clothes, and shelter. You have the responsibility to help them identify or find out their individuality and help guide them towards it in life. If you want your child to grow up feeling that they can contribute something to the world, then it is your job to keep looking into them until you find the thing they can excel at. And when you find this thing, make sure they know. Make sure they know they are good at something, and also make sure they know that you, their parent, know that they are good at something. I think this is the starting place for them to believe in themselves, or for self-belief for children. Next strategy is praise the little things they do. As parents, when last did you praise your child for doing something good? Most timid children today is as a result of the way their parents talk down on them, maybe through constant abuse or use of negative words, and this has consequences on the children, maybe in a short or long run. So learn to talk well to your children. Please, parents, learn to talk well to your children. Encourage them, praise them, promote self-positive talks. It helps boost their self-esteem as well as their confidence. Help them develop a habit of thinking positively of themselves as well as their abilities. Most parents that do not praise their children is simply because they take the things that their children do for granted. And believe me, most children really love when you notice the things they have done and when you praise them. This serves as a motivation factor for them to want to do more. Praise is a motivation factor that pushes children to want to do more. So parents, praise your children, especially when they do something well. The next strategy is give your children the room to talk. Give them a room to talk. Create a home where your children feel safe to express themselves as well as explore their interests. When you give them room to talk, when you give them the strength to talk, it helps them a lot. Give your children the voice to talk. Give them a voice. And most importantly, listen when they talk. When you listen when your children talk, it gives them the assurance that you actually believe in what they are saying. And in turn, they will believe in themselves as well. Behind every confident child is a parent who first believes. So, these are some of the strategies I set for today and I decided to talk about. In case of any worry or anything, you can always get to me. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment. See you in my next video.